Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. It's time to have a serious talk about Lego. And please don't mind the computer whining, it's just my fucking Windows Vista PC being stupid. So, remember when Bionicle G2 was a critical and financial failure? Yes, it was. Oh, and then my computer decided to commit suicide. Good job, computer. Oh well. But Bionicle G2 came out in 2015, sorry. Jumped ahead 10 years for no reason. Came out in 2015. And the sales were not well, as someone, a Lego representative, pointed out. They said this has sold well. They fucking lied on social media to cover up the actual performance of Bionicle G2 sets. If anything, we, the Bionicle fans, were the only ones buying these damn sets. So no, the sets did not sell well. You lied, Lego, and now the finger is pointed at you. And it has been since, well, 10 years ago, basically. With 2016 came the demise of Bionicle G2. Because they only planned it for 2 years, let's be honest. They're not. They were not going to give us 2017. They butchered G2 the best they possibly could by slashing the budget in half and pouring those funds, maybe more, even into the Star Wars CCBS sets. And you know that's true. I guarantee you that's true. Because why else would they do it? Where else would those funds go? Yep, it went to the Star Wars CCBS sets. And, well, we got some cool Star Wars CCBS sets. I mean, General Grievous and Darth Vader were pretty cool. And the other 4 sets from 2015 were pretty cool too. But progressively, it just felt like a decline was happening with Star Wars CCBS. Especially when new parts made it feel, less organic in a way. And just more, or less mechanical, I guess you could say, and more organic and strange. But Bionicle G2, after the end of Journey to One, ceased. It died. That's the end of the story. After Isator, the protector of Ice, said that was the legend of Bionicle. Wow. What the fuck? What the fuck was the Journey to One anyway? I've made a couple of videos on it. Maybe more. Go watch those if you will. But Bionicle G2 failed financially. It was a huge fucking failure in terms of sales. And Lego blamed us for their mistakes. We were promoting Generation 2 as best as we possibly could through reviews, through stop motions, through story stuff, discussion videos, podcasts, whatever the fuck. We did what we could with what resources we had. Lego, let's be honest, it was your fault. It was your own piss poor marketing for Bionicle Gen 2. Very few commercials. The character videos that felt like shit. The animated web series from 2015 that felt like it was graphically a Mucha Lucha knockoff in Bionicle for 2015. I mean, does anybody even remember Mucha Lucha? Ugh. I'll leave it at that. So when Bionicle G2 became a failure, and after it ended, LEGO pointed the finger directly at us. They were banking on our nostalgia. And well, it didn't work. It didn't work. We were the only ones buying these sets. It didn't work. There were exclusives for Comic-Con. There were a couple of Bionicle magazines in Polish that came with two special sets. One each. I had both of them, but yeah. And other promotional posters and shit. And all this stuff. Concept art. Contests, you know. 3 chapter books, 2 graphic novels. A shitty fucking activity book. It was not enough. It was not enough. All of this was never going to be enough. Their marketing was piss fucking poor. And they knew it. They knew it because they slashed the budget in half. So you see what happens, LEGO, when you slash the budget in half. You take away funds that could have easily gone into better marketing. But you faltered. You faltered and you reverted to basically counting on us to promote the theme for you. We're not to blame. You are. Your piss poor marketing was the stuff of LEGO legend. And for the past decade, it was a shit show. We all lamented the fact that Bionicle G2 just wasn't going to, you know, jive well with kids of 2015 and 2016. Kids were born with basically an iPad in their hands. They didn't care about action figures. They didn't care about buildable action figures. No, the LEGO sets that were selling at the time were system builds. That's what, those are LEGO's bread and butter, basically. The system builds. Because kids can actually build something with bricks, with plates, with the minifigs. Yeah, there was no way. I mean, yeah, you had Star Wars. You had Star Wars, you had those CCBS sets from that, but let's be honest, no kid wanted those, because after they built them, what were they going to do with them? All you could do was pose them, articulate, and yeah, they were just going to sit on the shelf and collect dust. Until you take them to a resale shop. In exchange for bricks and plates. And yeah. Multiply this by the thousands, tens of thousands, and this really adds up. It really is a shame that LEGO decided to go the blaming route. You know, they blamed us, the Bionicle fans, for G2's failure. And you know it's true. It's 100% true. It's been proven. Look at the shit-tacular marketing that LEGO pulled. Their marketing was subpar. Beyond subpar. It was subterranean. Balls deep into subterranean levels of just piss poor. It did not work at all. And the Journey to One, as cringy as it could be sometimes, graphically it was still pretty cool. I still find the voice acting and the way they went about voice acting with the behind the mask sounding sort of thing, yeah, that's kind of cool, but I still find it questionable. LEGO, your tactics are fucking bullshit. Stop blaming us for your failures. You are to blame for your own mistakes, and you've made countless mistakes, trust me. So, what it all boils down to is LEGO are the ones to blame for the failure that was G2. There were other failures between 2016 and now. But Bionicle G2 was the biggest. It was the most noteworthy failure, and to be honest, there were still people who defended G2, and then there were people who were of the elitist variety, who were true Bionicle fans that rejected Bionicle G2 as just a mere Hero Factory clone. Well, fuck you. Bionicle G2, the sets were good. I liked the sets. 3 of them I hated, and I even bashed on them a couple of years ago, or year, whatever. But then I grew to like those sets. Kitar, Lord of Skull Spiders, and what was the other one? Skull Scorpio. Yeah, those 3 sets were the worst sets of G2, and that's a telling sign of something, you know. In the meantime, all the other sets that were released in G2 were pretty good. Even the little Ikimu's Vulture Hawk thing was pretty cool. The little Skull Scorpion was pretty cool too. But at the end of the day, these sets still underperformed drastically, and LEGO pointed the finger at us. We were buying the sets, LEGO. Be grateful you got any money at all. Your target audience for this theme was not us. You were using us to market to the kids of 2015 and 2016. You used us. How evil do you think you are, LEGO? Who do you think you are to use the Bionicle community to further your own profit and gain? You fucked up. You fucked up hard. And we're the ones taking it up the ass because you fucked up hard and you suck. Yeah, you really do suck. Those executives were so tired of G1. What makes you think they really wanted G2 to work at all? No, they didn't have faith in G2 at all. They thought this was going to tank, and it did. It tanked considerably. So, I will reiterate. The LEGO representative that went on social media claiming that the sets sold well for that first wave lied and to cover up what was actually true. They did not sell well at all. So, they pumped out the other 3 waves, and that was it. 2015, 2016, that was all we were going to get. We were not going to get 2017. There was no legit concrete proof that we were going to get 2017. There's nothing. No concept art even. Nothing. Nothing that would suggest a 2017. So this led me to believe, and I know this is true, that LEGO planned for 2015 and 2016. Only. Look at how considerably the budget was slashed. And you'll understand what I'm saying. It's a real shame. It really is, you know? So, when LEGO blamed us, some of us got really offended. I mean, really. You don't point the finger at us and don't expect us to, get mad at you. Rightfully so. Because we were mad at you. We were pissed off. Some of us were probably, shitting our pants at the fact that LEGO were effectively blaming us for the catastrophic financial failure that was Bionicle G2. That first polybag was pretty cool too. Although my poster is worn considerably, so I retired it as well as all the other posters, as you can see back there. One day, Lego, karma is going to come right around and kick you square in the nuts. Because you can't get away with something like this forever. You can't get away with blaming the fans and not taking, responsibility for your own bullshit. This is a corporation, folks. They're not your friends. No. Back in our youth, we used to look up to corporations. We admired these people. But now, it's become all too apparent that you just can't. It's hard to look up to these people nowadays when all they care about is making money. So, that's basically all there is to it. I remember when I played, installed and played this Lego Harry Potter game. This was pretty cool. It was under the Masterpiece collection. Not really Masterpiece, but hey, it was pretty cool for what it was. Where's stuff like this in 2026? Well, we'll see where Lego video games goes starting this year. Nowhere good, obviously. Well, they released Lego Voyagers. I still need to listen to the soundtrack, and I'll tell you how I feel about that. But the game itself, stupid. Really, really stupid. So, in conclusion, Lego, you're the ones who fucked up, and you damn well knew it, but you pointed the finger at us to make it easier for you. Easier on you, too. The weight of the world is on your shoulders, Lego, not ours. You will be taking the piss. You will always be taking the piss. And you can't hide from it. You can't hide from the pissing that we're, unleashing onto you. Because what you did was stupid. It was really stupid, it was really dumb, and you will never be forgiven. You will never be forgiven for the actions that you took to make us feel miserable. Again, they're a corporation. They don't care whose feelings get hurt in the process. When Bionicle G2 ended and G1 ended, both times I cried. Second time around was even worse. Because, yeah. Lego, fuck you. And I'll leave it at that. Is my tea warm yet? It's too hot to drink. God damn it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this HD video, because I like recording videos in HD sometimes, and I'm afraid to record with this other camcorder, and I already posted a post on it, so go read that if you will. That was the last post I posted yesterday, so I'll be back tomorrow with another video, so stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.